Hey there, welcome back to Coding Stuff. And in the last video, we have parsed JSON from the URL. And in this video, we'll just improve the performance of this app. So if you don't do this, this app will still gonna work fine because we are just using one activity here. So we are initializing this new request queue by passing the context, but there might be chances there might be other threads who might be using this request, and it can delay the performance of our app. But this is okay because we are just using one activity, and if I hit on the fetch data, so it will still gonna load the data. So let me just minimize this, and to avoid the performance delay, we'll create new class, that is a singleton class. So the idea behind singleton pattern is we can create only one instance, not multiples. So I will just hit on this package name and hit on new Java class. Let's name it as a Volley singleton. So we'll create one request queue over here. So private request queue, and this is coming from Volley. I will name it as a request queue, and then we'll require one instance of Volley singleton class. So private static Volley singleton, and we'll name it as m instance and put semicolon. Okay, so now we'll create constructor of this class. So just write private and Volley singleton. So this constructor is gonna private because we don't want to create instance of this class from the other class. So we can only create instance or object of this class in this class only. And here we'll pass the context, so context and context, and we'll initialize our request queue over here. So request queue equals to Volley dot new request queue, and here we'll pass in this context dot get application context, because we want this request queue available for our whole app, not for just only one class. Okay, so that's why we are passing the get application context. So we cannot create the instance of this class from outside, so we need one method that will create instance of this class in this class. Okay, static synchronized. So basically synchronized means only one thread can access at a time. And then we'll write Volley singleton get instance, and here we'll pass in the context. Okay, here we'll check if the m instance is null, means the instance is not created yet. So we'll just create one. So we'll just return the m instance. Okay, so over here we'll write m instance equals to new Volley singleton, and here we need to pass in the context semicolon. Okay, so we are creating instance of this class over here. As you can see, we are just calling this constructor and we are passing the context, so it will create new request queue for us and also the instance. Okay, so we are initializing this request queue over here, but we are not making it visible for other classes. So we'll create one method over here, be public, and this will be request queue, type will be request queue, and we'll name it as a get request queue, and this will just return the request queue, return request queue. Okay, so that's it for this class. So what we are doing here, first we have created the instance of request queue and the Volley singleton, then we have created the constructor, and that constructor is private because other class cannot create instance of this class from outside, and we are passing the context over there. Then we are initializing this request queue, and we are passing the get application context. So this will be available for whole application, not only one class. And then we have created one get instance method. So why we are using the synchronized keyword over here, if two thread access this method, so they can create two objects or two instance of this class. So to avoid this, we'll use thread set keyword, that is synchronized. And what will happen next, if let's say we call this method from the main activity, it will jump here and it will see the instance is not created, so it will create new instance. If the instance is already created, let's say we have another activity and we try to create the instance of this class from there, so it will just check if the instance is not null, then it will just return the previously created instance. And then in the request queue, we are just returning the request queue. So now in the main activity, we'll just delete this stuff and we'll write volley singleton dot get instance, and here we'll pass in the context as this dot get request queue, and we'll put semicolon over here. So that's it. This will fix the performance issue. So now I will just hit on the run. Okay, so if I click on the fetch data, so it is still loading the data, so it's working. So that's it for this video. I hope you understand the singleton concept, and do subscribe. Thank you for watching.